What's up, fam? Adam Frater here, out in Madrid. Just checking out España, trying to practicar mi español, because it's muy malo. What's up, guys? I'm Adam Frater and I'm a calisthenics athlete. I love movement. Any sport or anything requiring athleticism or movement, it's my favorite in the world, my hobby, my passion, and now my business. Right now I'm here, we're in beautiful Madrid in España. I've been traveling around Europe and hopefully around the world trying to produce more online programs so I can teach you and other people around the world how to learn calisthenics, how to get in shape without using any weights, just using your body weight, and helping to produce all different types of content to teach different sports or different athletics or skills like planche, handstand, or any of your favorite calisthenics or athletic moves. Now, the reason I'm in Madrid is because I love Spain, I love the Spanish people, I love the culture, I love the food, I love the language. And in America, you usually only get 1 week vacation, maybe 2 weeks with a normal job. So it's really not enough time to really appreciate a culture. So I have the benefit of exploring, of traveling, and really taking in new cultures, learning about the people, learning about the community, and of course, working out and doing calisthenics with the people that I meet. Let's get it. So, all right, I went for a run the other day, just jogging through the city. So whenever I get to a new city, I like to go for a run. Great cardio, great workout, but it helps you learn the surroundings, helps you learn the city. And I found 3 different calisthenics parks in like 2 miles from where I'm staying. So I don't know whether to go left, whether to go right. There's so many varas, toros everywhere. We gonna get it. So people always ask me why I do calisthenics and I don't go to the gym or I lift weights or do, you know, all the other alternative fitnesses that are out there. And I think that my answer is pretty much the same as most people that do calisthenics. And, you know, when I graduated college, I used to go to the gym, I played American football, I did a lot of weightlifting, but when I graduated college, I was broke as shit. I mean, I didn't have any money. I couldn't afford a gym membership. The one gym that I could afford was so dirty. The ceiling was like this tall, so like if you did a pull-up, your head went through the roof. And I don't know, it just sucked. And like I was living in California and it was so beautiful outside. You had such amazing nature and there was an amazing workout area at Muscle Beach. You might be familiar with Muscle Beach in Santa Monica or Venice. But I couldn't afford a gym, I didn't have money. Like a lot of people, I turned to using my body weight because this is the one piece of equipment that I have anywhere that I go. And I would go to the beach maybe like 4 or 5 times a week, and I would just stay there all day until the sun was down, just working out, doing calisthenics, body weight workouts. And this was really just push-ups, this was pull-ups, this was sit-ups, this was way before all of the tricks, all of the things that you know as street workout. And then one thing led to another, and what's so amazing, we'll let this truck pass, but what's so amazing about calisthenics is the community. I mean, right now I'm traveling Europe, right? I've been in Barcelona, I've been in Madrid, I've been in Tel Aviv, I was in London, I've been all over Italy, and the community in calisthenics, it has no limits, it has no boundaries, it has no religion, it has no politics. None of that shit matters when you're training in something that you love. Now, we're going to the bars right now, and when I go to the bars, when we went yesterday, when I went last week, I meet people. And these people have the exact same passion. They have the exact same goals. So even though we don't know each other, I do a muscle up, and instantly I'm part of the club. I'm part of the team. And now I have friends, like real friends, people that will help me get better, grow, learn, and just keep progressing. So that's why I love calisthenics, because anytime that I used to lift weights, that was me by myself in the gym, and it was boring. Calisthenics is fun, it gives me life, and obviously when it comes to physique, it is the most successful way that you can train, in my opinion. All right guys, here we are. We made it to the first parque of the day. This is a little bit more community, more families. You got a bunch of different age groups, tons of different types of workouts. So what we're gonna do here is focus on just fitness, using calisthenics to build that physique, and then we'll move on later and we'll do some freestyle stuff. Now, before I begin any upper body work, I know that when you get here, you're like a little kid and all you wanna do is jump, grab the bar and start playing around. But I will not touch the bars until I stretch my wrists and loosen up my forearm. This is a lacrosse ball, really hard, but really good for digging in, breaking up your fascia, loosening you up, opening up your joints before you touch the bar. This will reduce recovery time, it'll help you with any sort of soreness, and honestly, it'll make you so much stronger. So we're gonna start off by stretching the wrists. So one thing that most people don't do when they start calisthenics is worry about maintaining their bodies. They just want to learn the tricks, they want to learn the cool stuff, the stuff for the gram, but they don't realize that while you're training handstand and you're training planche, you're creating so much inflammation in your elbows and in your forearms, and most people that start calisthenics, they get tendonitis right away, and then they have to take a month or 2 months off of training. So if you're new to the sport, my best advice is take care of your body from the beginning. Stretch before you work out. Do what I'm doing. Loosen up your forearms because they're not used to this. This is a completely different style of training where all of your weight is on your hands and on your wrists, and you don't want to get hurt. So that's my suggestion. All right, so if it's not your elbows or your forearms, wrists that are giving you problems in calisthenics, then maybe it's your shoulders. That's either one or two. It's either your wrists and your forearms or your shoulders that you injure in this sport because of all of the upper body movements, because you're catching your body weight on the bar. So once I'm done warming up my forearms and my wrists, I move on to the band to do some rotations to stretch, open up my chest. Yes, this is working my shoulders, but every time I'm actually opening up my chest as well, keeping everything loose so that when I touch the bar, all I feel is power. So this is going to warm up the activation of the scapula, getting you ready for all of those pull exercises. Man, for the longest time I struggled to do sets and reps because I would come out here, we'd be out here in the jungle at the playground, and I'd get so excited and so ready to start freestyling that I just wouldn't do my reps and my sets. So now I make it a point to come for workout when it's the off time, when the freestylers aren't here yet, to a specific park that is not for freestyling. So these bars, they're pretty good bars, but they're not for freestyling. So we're gonna do a workout first, then we'll go freestyle later. I like to do 15-minute circuits. So we're gonna do some push-ups, some pull-ups, some leg raises, mix it all together, 15 minutes, repeating as many times as you can, till we're sweating, till we're tired, and until we're all pumped up. That's the game plan.
Yeah, she's got some nice long hair, and you know that she's a bad chick. All the boys stare, can't help it, it's a habit. Clothes that she wears, short skirt and a jacket. I just wanna get her all alone on a mattress. I just wanna have it, I just gotta have it. Rumors all around say her body is fantastic. All natural, not a piece of fur is plastic. Head to her toes, yeah, they say that she's a latch. Yeah, those whispers all around say she has a reputation. Don't believe it till I see it, so I want a demonstration. And I've always learned it better with a hands-on education. So I need a...
Check out this guy that I know. Oh shit. He kind of looks like me. So I think the key to being healthy isn't necessarily in working out or in dieting, but really in your lifestyle. And I understand some people work 9-to-5 jobs or they have really crazy schedules, so it's hard to have a lifestyle that's healthy. But you don't need to go to the gym for 3 hours. You don't need to eat a salad or a piece of celery or a carrot in every meal just to be healthy. No, it's really just about those lifestyle choices. See, for me, my favorite thing to do, my biggest hobby is movement. If I have, oh, wait. Wow, perfect timing. Got the ass. Lifestyle choices. See, I didn't get this because it's healthy. I got it because it tastes good. Look how good this looks. I can't wait to eat this. I'm thrilled. And to top it off, we got our carbs for energy. Muchas gracias. But it's lifestyle choices. When I have a day, I have 2 hours on my hands, so I have some freedom. What am I gonna do? Do I wanna play video games? No. Do I wanna watch a movie? No. Do I wanna go drinking? No. Maybe sometimes, but I wanna go outside. I wanna ride my bike. I wanna do calisthenics. I wanna play soccer or football. Just do something active because it makes me feel alive. Those workouts will make you just naturally healthy. You don't need to do push-ups or sit-ups. You just need to be active. They say that sitting down is the new cigarette. So if you have a 9-to-5 job where you sit for 8-9 hours of the day, it's not a cigarette as in it's not gonna kill you, but it's really bad for your body. I might not work out for an entire month. I'm serious, I might not work out an entire month, but my physique will stay exactly the same because I will be active that entire month. I might not do push-ups, might not do pull-ups, but I will be active. But I've worked before at a desk job where I sat at the desk all day on my computer, and it wears on you, gives you bad posture, makes you put weight on in your midsection. So if you have a desk job and you're trying to make lifestyle healthy choices, try to get up a couple times throughout the day, go for a walk, sit on an exercise ball instead of sitting in an office chair, just move around a little bit more. Obviously eat healthy when you can, be conscious of what you put into your body. You don't need to be so crazy healthy, just know that, like, for instance, and I'm gonna use your soda, would you water the plants in your house with this? Would you pour this in your dog's bowl? I'll leave it there. So I used to get a lot of questions from people as to why I do not compete in the freestyle competitions. Now these questions came years ago when I was more well known in the sport for freestyle, but the truth is, I'm not a competitive person anymore. I think competition in the sport of calisthenics is so important because it inspires creativity. Every year people think of new moves and new tricks. Competition inspires you and pushes you to be better. It pushes you beyond your limits, but it also can create egos, which is a negative thing with the sport. And I don't think calisthenics is a sport that needs anybody to have an ego. Because to me, what calisthenics means, the reason that I love this sport beyond anything else, is because to me, it means community. Calisthenics is a family. Anywhere that I go in the world, if I find people that do calisthenics, they will accept me, welcome me into their team, into their training, as if I was one of their own. And that's honestly the most special thing that you can get out of any sport, specifically calisthenics or street workout. All right, so I'm gonna give you a rundown on how I train. A little bit different than what you must think, but I do circuits. So we're gonna set up a 15-minute circuit for push and for pull. So first, we're gonna do 10 wide grip pull-ups. So I'm gonna come up to the bar, and I'm gonna space my hands wider than shoulder width, and we're gonna do 10 full range of motion wide grip pull-ups. From the wide grip pull-ups, we're gonna step out into push. So we did pull, now we're gonna do push, and we're gonna do wide grip push-ups. And we're gonna do another 10 wide push-ups. From the push-ups, back to the bar. No rest in between. And we're gonna do 10 leg raises, all the way down, all the way up. From the 10 leg raises, we come back to the floor for elbow plank to push-up position. And we do 10 of these as well. When we're done, on our back, and we're rope climbing the imaginary rope to hit the core for 20 reps. Now throughout this workout, we're gonna set a timer for 15 minutes. And when I hit start, for the next 15 minutes, you are gonna go through that cycle as many times as you can. Maybe you get 6 rounds, maybe you get 7, but you keep moving. You are gonna sweat, you are gonna be breathing heavy, you are gonna burn, you are gonna pump your muscles, and you're gonna get shredded. And this is exactly how I work out. If you need to rest, take a breath whenever you need, but push yourself as hard as you can. Do this with a friend, push each other, and let's get that pump. Let's go. The end of round 1. And let's see. I still have 13 minutes left to go. Let's keep it up, baby. Let's go.
Never reminded, never taking whatever you told me. I know what I could be, making emotion paintable and so tell me, is this what you made me?
They say no pain, no gain. And that counts on skin. No skin, no win. No skin, no win. Alright, so I wanted to address one thing. The term influencer. Now, it's thrown around a lot for people in social media that have followings, but the word influencer is for those who carry an influence. You don't need hundreds of thousands or millions of followers to influence the people around you. Being an influencer is just being a role model. It's being a leader. Now, with great power comes great responsibility. So if you are a social media person, you have hundreds of thousands or millions of followers, you need to realize that the things that you do reflect on your audience. So don't do steroids, do drugs, drink alcohol, or give off a bad impression, because people are gonna see you do that. They look up to you and they're gonna copy that. So if you're an influencer, use that power for good. Inspire and influence the people around you to be better than they were yesterday and to aspire to achieve greater things every day.